How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome back to another review. The spotlights are on, the sentiment is out, the German flag came about and went, and it's Real Madrid's TOTGS Kroos, lads. TOTGS Kroos is the review today, and we're gonna not judge a book by the cover, because what you're seeing right there is 70 pace, 70 physical, 75 defending. Let's not judge a book by its cover straight away. Let's see what he's like in-game, and let's test him out for certain, and let's see what he's like in-game. So, lads, if you do enjoy, let's bring the hype, let's smash a like, and let's see if we can smash out 1,000 likes for TOTGS Kroos and this SBC card, because it surprised many last night. It surprised me, and it surprised me how cheap he was. He's 100,000 coins on the Xbox and the PlayStation. You get 70,000 coins worth of packs back from the SBCs, and yeah, he is quite cheap in that sense for a 91 rated card. It's not bad. It's really not bad. In terms of the formation I'm playing today, it will be the 4-1-2-1-2. Kroos will play left centre mid, and let's see what he can do in that kind of a role. This team of the tournament card. It's actually not called team of the group stage, it's called team of the tournament, but we're gonna review this team of the group stage / team of the tournament card, and lads, let's get into it. So here we go, and like I did mention, his price is actually quite cheap. 100,000 plus the 70k back in packs that you do get isn't actually too shabby. Of course, he will be untradeable, as all SBCs are in this game. He scored twice and 1 assist in the 6 games. I did test this card out in Division Rivals and Foot Champions itself. He's got 3-star skill moves. As a centre midfielder, you don't really need that. If you're going to play him as a cam, you probably do need 4-star every now and then. He's got a 5-star weak foot, however, that is very crucial on this card, and that is fantastic in what he can do. He's right foot primarily, and he's got medium to medium workers. So again, if you want to play him further forward, he's not going to push the back line or anything like that. He's going to kind of hover, and that's why I play him as centre mid. I think he's got centre mid qualities on this game. I want him to have like a little bit defensive about him. So in terms of chem style, I went with Shadow. I put Shadow on the card because obviously you need to boost his pace up and whatnot, because it is 71-68, so that's what I did with the card. And Shadow, I wanted to improve his defensive abilities because I was playing him at centre midfielder, so I did want him to kind of intercept the ball, tackle the ball, and do those defensive duties from time to time. And with the defending stats that he's got, it doesn't look too great. So what I will recommend in terms of chem style with the card is decide which position you're going to play him in. Centre midfielder, CDM, cam. Then go from there. If you want more agility, go sniper. If you want more pace, go like Hunter. Catalyst is pointless with this card because his passing stats are boosted anyways. Or Shadow with the card. Or even Engine. Engine could be perfect for the card. It really, really could be. So it all depends which position that you do play him in. I'll run through his stats in just a second. But how about this for the first goal? He actually won the ball back there in midfield. This is Royce to Makaleli all the way across to TOTGS Kroos. Kroos dictates the tempo. He really, really does on this game. Given that he's playing centre midfielder, he doesn't have the pace, he dictates the tempo, he's like a playmaker. That's on his weak foot, that 5-star weak foot. It has to be a pro, and it is a pro, but I don't have it amongst the pros because it's like the elephant in the room. That is pretty damn obvious. The 5-star weak foot is a pro with this card, and he does have many, many cons, but we're going to go for his pros first. Passing. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable, and it allows him to dictate the tempo because he can pass it long, he can pass it short, he can pass it wherever the hell he pleases, and it's just great. The weight on the pass is sensational. Look at that chip over the Timo Werner, and look at that chip over the keeper as well. That's like 100% TOTGS Kroos there. The great ball. I could have passed it in the net, I could have powered it in the net, I could have finessed it in the net, I could have bloody chipped it in the net, and that's what I did do on the latter. So TOTGS Kroos' pass did open up that player, and yeah, in terms of dictating the tempo, he dictates the play, and he does very, very well. If you want to play fast, pass it quickly to TOTGS Kroos, and then go for the long pass. I would switch the player or do anything like that, and he is very, very good at it. In terms of his defensive abilities, they're not really there. He does win the ball back every now and then. He can tackle the ball. I'm not saying he can't. He's got 83 stand tackle. He does well in that sense as he gets the ball here. Plays another perfect through pass, this time to Timo Werner. And Timo Werner plays it all the way across back to TOTGS Kroos. And he does score his second goal. It was all in the same game, man. He scored 2 in his first game and did get 1 assist. So his stats all came in the first game. It really, really did. In terms of the best stats of the card, you got to look at the long shots there. 94. The short passing is 93. And the key stat today will be the ball control of 91. Because honestly, he controls the ball well, he dictates the tempo, and he controls the ball really, really well. His first in with it, it's under control. If he's dribbling with it, it's under control. But I need to kind of talk to you about the dribbling with the card. I didn't like it, and I didn't like it for a certain couple of reasons. One, he is very stiff on this game, not like hard or anything like that. He's very rigid in his movements. Like I said, with like robots need WD-40. With robots, with like I don't know, man. wheels and shit. You need like WD-40 to put on like hinges and stuff like that to make them like move better. This guy, I don't know what to put on him. I really don't. He moves very, very slowly. Could be his acceleration, 71. It could be his sprint speed of 68. Could be his agility of 70. His balance of 71. His dribbling is trash on this game. And I will say that despite the ball control that he does possess. In terms of the shooting, you've seen it already. Left foot, right foot, it doesn't matter with this card. He's a very good player in that sense. So if you do want to play him calm, you can shoot on his left or right. It doesn't make a difference. It really doesn't. If you kind of get presented with a chance, like you've seen in the first 2 goals I did score, take the bloody shot, either finesse or power. It really doesn't matter with this card, as he plays his part in that move there with the cross earlier in the move. And of course the ball control I spoke about, and the dictates tempo is he kind of sits deep. When you put him in centre midfield, he sits deep every now and then, and he can just do stuff like that. Play it over the top of the defence, go long, go short, it doesn't matter with Toni Kroos. He can dictate the tempo and do a great job at doing that. So, yeah, in terms of the pros, that is the pros wrapped up. In terms of the cons, stamina. Stamina. Now, this always plays a part with players with low pace because you're pressing right trigger to make them move faster, and he's got 71 acceleration, 68 sprint speed, so you're kind of dragging him all about the pitch, and the stamina goes down quicker if you've got less pace. It's just what I've noticed on the game throughout the years, and he's only got 76 stamina, so he does run out of stamina by like 60 minutes or something like that, but I didn't want to sub him out for the reason of me doing this review. It's pointless me reviewing someone that's on the bloody bench, so I stuck with him, and his stamina, it does go down. It really does go down. I will say that stamina is massively affected with Toni Kroos. The dribbling I spoke about, the pace, is he's very slow, but don't just judge him off his pace. Judge him off his like other inabilities and stuff like that, because the pace is something. The dribbling is something else. The dribbling is really bad with Toni Kroos, but yeah, the pace just isn't there. Acceleration's not there. The sprint speed's not there. If you want him to burst in behind the defense, it's not going to happen. If you want him to close down someone quickly, it's not going to happen. And the agility is another con as well, because he turns like a bloody tank. He really, really does. So let's get on to the end screen then, lads, and let's tell you the overall rate I'm going to give Toni Kroos, and it's not going to be that great. It's not going to be that bad. He's a good card in terms of his technical abilities, because he does bring something to the table. I know some players on this game bring nothing to the table. I know some players like Cristiano Ronaldo bring everything to the table. And Toni Kroos, he brings amazing passing, amazing technical abilities, but it's just his physicals that let him down, whether it be the dribbling side, the agility, the balance, the stamina, the strength. It's only 74, the aggression is only 60, and he's jumping. If you want him to win a header, he's got 30 bloody jumping, and the acceleration and sprint speed as well. So with all that being said, lads, Toni Kroos will get the rating of an 8.0, which actually isn't too bad, but at the same time, it's not that great, and it's one of the lower ratings I've gave, especially for a 91 rated card, man. That's it's not too great. He's got 70 pace now, which is fantastic, but at the same time, he's still quite an average card, in a lot of different senses of the word. In terms of value for coins, however, 9.6, 100k for the card. You can get a 91 rated card. If you want to use him, use him. If you want to use him for SBCs in the future, do that. It could be SBC photo. He's 91 rated, and yeah, in terms of the packs that you get back, I've spoken about it many times, you get 70k back in worth of packs. My dog just jumped on the table, but that's not too bad either. And in terms of enjoyment rating, I've got to give him a 7.4, man, because I didn't really get that much enjoyment out of him. I really didn't. I did get the enjoyment out of random long shots that was just like whispering past the post or flying it in sub corner. You've seen that with the finesse on his left foot. Very good at that. And his creative abilities and the way he dictates the tempo and controls the team. He's like an Andrea Pirlo kind of player. And you can see the similar players on the right-hand side. I'll go through them in a second. In terms of FUT Champions readiness, I personally wouldn't use him in FUT Champions, but I can see him being used in FUT Champions, so he's getting a yes, just. He's getting a 6 out of 10 stars in that category, which isn't that great. It's really not that great at all. In terms of similar players, we have Frankie Lampard. Quite similar stat layout to Toni Kroos. The same can be with Wan Veron in terms of the worst versions of their cards. And Marek Hamsik as well. Hamsik does play at cam or centre midfielder on this game. And I feel Toni Kroos could be the exact same kind of player as Marek Hamsik. I really do. The key pro will be the passing of the card, because it's like a walking sat-nav. You see the destination, you press the button, it's going to that destination every single time. It will reach its destination, the final destination that you do want it to reach. In terms of the key con, it will be the dribbling, because he's just so stiff, he's so bad at dribbling. He's got 79 dribbling in general, and his dribble is very bloody slow. It's so damn slow, it's ridiculous. And the best cam style will be, it depends on his position. Honestly, it depends on the position. You could play him CDM, have Shadow Anchor on him. You could play a centre midfielder, probably Engine on him or something like that. You could play him cam. I'd go with like a Hunter if you're going to play him cam because his finishing is only 77. But you get what I'm saying in that kind of sense, lads. In terms of the perfect link with this card, there is no German at Real Madrid to kind of perfectly link this card to get a perfect link. The strong link will be Gareth Bale. I'm going with Gareth Bale this time because Gareth Bale's just got this card and he will link to that one, give him a strong link, and then you can go off and get some weak links on the other side. And I'm offering you Marco Reus. I used Marco Reus and Timo Werner in the team that I did use Toni Kroos in, and the weak link was into Marco Reus, and the strong link was between Reus and Timo Werner, so you can go into hybrids, and just by doing stuff like that, and Marco Reus is the perfect hybrid kind of person if you do want to go German to German, or Leroy Sané if you want to go Premier League or something like that. But lads, that's going to be it for this review. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, once again, bring the hype, smash the like, and let's see if we can crack 1,000 likes for Toni bloody Kroos. And lads, if you have enjoyed, smash a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new around here, and as always, I will catch you all next time.